Hello and welcome back, and in this video we're going to be further exploring property wrappers in Swift. So in previous video you saw that we covered basics and the need of property wrappers. Now in this video we are going to focus on accepting and supporting multiple properties for property wrappers. And we're going to create an example where we'll design a property wrapper which will allow us to add discount to DevTechie online video course sale. So as we know that basically discount value can't be below 1%, and it can't go above 100%. Essentially 100% is free course. So we will design a property wrapper which will constrain these discount values between 1 and 100. And our property wrapper will be called DevTechie discount, and it will have two variables to constrain the discount amount to minimum and maximum values. We will also have an initializer which will initialize with min and max values for the discount that can be applied on the course. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the property wrapper first. So we're going to start with property wrapper, and this is going to be a struct DevTechie discount, and we're going to have min value, max value, and value. Okay, so three properties: min, max, and value. And our initializer is gonna take basically wrapped value of integer type, min value of integer type, and max of integer type. So these three parameters. Our local value is going to be assigned or initialized with the wrap value that's been supplied during the initialization process, and min is going to be initialized with min value, and max will be initialized with the max value. Okay, so now we have all of our values initialized. Now this compiler is complaining about, that it does not contain a non-static property called wrapped value, which is the requirement of property wrapper. So let's go ahead and create wrapped value. This is going to be of type integer, and for the getter is simply going to return us the value, and for the setter we're going to say if the new value is greater than max, then we're going to say value is equal to max. Else if new value is less than minimum value, then we're going to say value will be minimum. For all the other cases where value actually falls between these min and max range, we're going to simply supply or pass this new value into the value. Okay, with that our property wrapper is ready, and notice the set here. Okay, what we are checking is if values are trying to value that we are trying to set is more than the defined maximum value, then we set the value to be the maximum value. So we ignore the value that's been passed in and we simply apply our maximum value. Now same goes for the minimum. If the new value that's being supplied is smaller than the minimum, then we set the value to be the minimum value. And all the other cases, we actually where new value falls between min and max, we simply apply that to the value. Okay, so if you go back into our course, okay, and we have our let's update this, and maybe have price, price, which is going to be integer, and we're going to by default set it to 10. Okay, and we are also going to basically set our dev techie discount property wrapper, which is gonna take minimum value of 1 and maximum value of 50. So we only want to apply 50% of the discount, and we're gonna say discount is going to be 10, basically 10%. Okay, and we're gonna create a function which is gonna say get final price, and this guy is simply going to print final price, and that final price is going to be price minus price times discount divided by 100. All right, so that will give us the final price. So the discount variable is this guy right here, and look at its property wrapper. Okay, this property wrapper has min and max values for the discount that can be between 1% and 50%. All right, and this final price is basically using that discount value to compute. So we're gonna go back into our sample code, and we're gonna say course dot price is $30. Okay, now we're gonna print the course name and author, but at the same time we're gonna say get the final price for the course. What we should get is 27. So right now we are passing this $30. We are applying default discount of 10%, which is $3. So that's 30 minus 3 is 27. That's what is coming at. Okay, now let's go ahead and increase the increase the discount. Okay, so we're gonna say course dot discount. Let's first try with 50%. Okay, so I'm gonna set 50 here, and that should still fall between our range. So 50% of 30 is 15, so 15 is deducted from this, and the final price is $15. Okay, now let's try to set this to 75%. Okay, if our property wrapper is working correctly, we should still get 15%. We should not go 75%, and as you can see, that's actually working fine. Okay, so that's your minimum maximum. Let's say you actually say I want to actually define that the minimum can be 20%. Okay, so 20% of the discount minimum at minimum can be applied, and we say, like, let's take out the discount. Now discount is set at 10%, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. So initially, as you can see, it's still applying the 10% discount, although we have set, like, it to be 20% as minimum. So that happened because we have already set this value. Okay, so if we would actually, like, initialize this value with the minimum to match, then it would be fine, but, like, your initial value actually matters. Okay, so this is one check that you have to actually make sure, either initialize this inside a variable or receive this as an initializer for the DD course, and don't provide the value for the discount. Okay, so that's one edge case I wanted to talk about. Now how can you fix it? By setting the discount value to be let's say 15%. Okay, at minimum we are actually saying that it's going to be 20%. We are setting it 15%. So now you can see the price has reduced to 24, which is $6 off 30, which is 20% is $6 off 30. That comes to 24. Okay, all right, so hopefully this gave you an idea how you can actually create range based property wrappers as well. Okay, And with that, we have reached the end of this video, and we're gonna be basically looking at another property of PropertyWrapper in the next video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.